to a point in my adult life. I had just finished graduate school and had just got my first full-time job. And I kind of came to this crisis point where I realized I was supposed to be starting my life. I mean, my story is pretty extreme. I quit my job, sold everything. It's pretty extreme. But I think that different people are different too, and you have to know your own temperament and do what's extreme for you. I think doing extreme things are good, but my story was extreme for me, but would maybe be too extreme for someone else.
There's a quote in the book that literally I had to walk away. I literally was like, oh my God, that's awesome. You have to know what cold feels like before you understand your need for a jacket.
Yeah.
And I literally got emotional on that because there are things in my life that I don't think I ever would have known how I would respond to those things had I not lived through those.
Yeah.
And now, since those things, good or bad, whatever people might be going through, had they not experienced these certain things, they may not have been able to deal with things later in life that could be difficult things or exciting things in their life. They may not have even known how to actually handle those things.
So often as Christians, we're scared to really want anything. We're scared to let ourselves really want something or really feel the need of it because it makes us feel out of control. But I think that one of the things I was trying to get at was that it's in those spaces where we admit how much we really want something, how much we really need it, and we're living without it. Those are the moments when we encounter God. It brings us in humility before Him.
How much did community come into play?
Everything. I wouldn't have done it without people.
Do you have one person in mind that you thought might read this?
That would be someone who's kind of standing on the outside of their life, spectating, and they feel like they're trying to make all the right decisions, but when they stand back and look at their life, they don't recognize themselves in it. They feel disconnected from it, they feel on the outside, they feel restless or confused or sad or like there has to be something more. And so I think I was writing to that girl who was so scared to get into the middle of it, I was so scared to mess stuff up. I was scared to ruin relationships, or I was scared for people to be mad at me. I was scared to make the wrong financial decision, crash and burn financially. I was scared to make the wrong career decision and ruin my life forever. And I think I was writing to that girl just to say, you're not going to ruin your life forever. Get into the middle of it. Make a mess. I dare you kind of to test God and see if He can make beautiful what you make a mess of.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say you probably found a lot of this stuff in this adventure that otherwise you wouldn't have really understood who you were. I think I remember you saying that throughout the book a lot. I really found a confidence in really who I am and what I was meant to do, what I was meant to be. And without stepping out of these comfort areas, you wouldn't have really had that confidence in those scenarios, even though you're not perfect and you're not going to always make the greatest decisions, but at least you walk away going, why did I make that decision? That doesn't balance up with what I believe and what I really need to do.
So often we think we need more than we really need, and that we would travel lighter, we'd have more fun, enjoy ourselves more, we'd lose less things, we'd get to experience the joy of the things that we are bringing with us, and we would leave more behind. So, gather it all, lay it all on your bed, look at it, and realize I'm not going to use all this stuff. Leave 30% of it behind. I think the thing with packing light is that life is a journey, and we're all holding on to stuff that we don't realize we're holding on to. And it's really about letting go of the things that we're holding so